I wonder, have you ever felt like you're in a relationship that's heavy on you, where your feelings and sense of happiness are very low, and you always feel emotionally drained and exhausted in that relationship? Believe me, many people go through this feeling. You're not alone. A lot of people get stuck in this difficult situation where they find themselves trapped in a toxic relationship that eats away at them and drains their energy. The hardest part is that getting out of it is very difficult. So why does this happen? And why do you find yourself forced to stay in a harmful and abusive relationship even when you're sure it's really damaging to you and your feelings? In this episode, we'll explore the reasons behind this situation and what forces you to continue in a relationship that hurts you. Although the idea of breaking up can be complicated and hard, it's not just about understanding why you're in this situation. It's also about helping you take the right steps to get out of this relationship and start your life in a better way. First, let's understand the nature of emotional attachment, how it affects us deeply, and how we can live in a balanced way to reach the happiness we dream of. The truth is, it's normal that with anyone you love, a strong attachment develops over time. And keep in mind that your past relationships and attachments, especially your relationship with your parents during childhood, have a very strong influence on how you connect with your current partner. This attachment forms a kind of mental image or idea in your mind about the person you're attached to and your overall relationship with them. Because of that, you might be able to overlook problems in your current relationship due to that fixed perception in your mind, which is hard to change, even if you're sure that the relationship is not beneficial for you. Also, the idea of being alone can cause fear about leaving the relationship or losing the beautiful memories you shared with your partner. You might also feel very anxious about causing sadness to the person you're attached to if you decide to break up. This is due to the attachment and the time you spent together during the relationship. Be aware that the emotional attachment between you and your partner is very similar to addiction, especially when your partner is a toxic person. They're like a drug that numbs the pain but doesn't heal it, so they're useless in reality. If you want to live a truly healthy life, you have to overcome this addiction. Try asking yourself, if you left this relationship, would you really lose everything? Or are you ready to lose a part of yourself in order to keep a relationship that brings no benefit and constantly drains you? Another thing is if you feel like your value or self-worth will decrease. Do you think you can feel confident in yourself while you're in a toxic or harmful relationship? It's very hard to avoid feeling worthless or having low self-esteem when you're in a harmful relationship. That's why, when your partner criticizes your appearance, your abilities, or anything you do in a harsh and negative way, believe me, it can make you feel like you have no right to anything, not even the right to love or be loved. A toxic person uses many methods to control you and is very careful to make you feel that you're not enough or that you don't deserve anything. The most important thing is to try to recognize the signs that appear in a harmful or toxic relationship, so you can set boundaries that help you decide whether to continue in that relationship or to end it completely. The next thing that often makes you afraid to leave the relationship is the fear of change. Certainly, the idea of breaking up and entering a new relationship can worry you and make you think 1,000 times before you even consider leaving the toxic or harmful relationship you're in. Fear of change can keep you stuck in a toxic relationship, even if it constantly causes you pain, stress, and anxiety. Believe me, you must overcome that fear. It shouldn't be a reason to stay in a harmful relationship. You can consult someone who understands relationships and can help you identify what you truly need in your relationship, and whether the person you're with is someone you can continue with or not. If you find that what you need isn't there, then surely it's time to think about breaking up and saving yourself from its toxicity. There's absolutely no problem in entering a new relationship that achieves for you what you couldn't get from the previous one, provided you improve your choices and learn from your past experience. The first and most necessary step for you is to think carefully about change. You have to expect that it's very natural to be afraid of the idea of change itself, especially if you're trying to leave a toxic relationship. Believe me, it doesn't end with just breaking up from the toxic relationship. The matter goes beyond that to how you can transform and improve your life by focusing on yourself and your goals. The change we're talking about could be moving to a new place, finding a new job, or start to build new social relationships. When you've lived in a relationship for a long time, the idea of change is definitely a source of anxiety and fear that makes you feel like you're starting from zero. You begin to doubt your future, and this can prevent you from taking the necessary steps. But you must know that change is actually an opportunity to start fresh, rebuild your personality and your life, and be certain that you deserve the best. The next thing that might stop you from leaving a toxic relationship is illusion. A toxic person uses very powerful tactics to isolate you and trick you with unreal things in order to get what they want from you. This can lead you to feel helpless and make you think it's almost impossible to get out of the relationship. A toxic person may make you believe that they have complete control over you and that you can't make any changes in your life no matter how hard you try. But despite all that, you must be sure that this is absolutely not true. You need to realize that there are many things that can give you a sense of strength, things you can focus on and nurture inside yourself. When you reach those states of strength, you can overcome the doubts and illusions inside you. And over time, everything that tricks you and convinces you that you're powerless will disappear. You must know that even if leaving a toxic relationship is difficult, remember there are many things that can support and strengthen you, like talking to your friends, family members, or seeking a therapist who understands these issues so you can successfully get through this phase.